It's officially overreaction season, the time of year where somebody sees a tough spring training performance and elevates that one showing into an evaluation of the player as a whole. While I do think some of that is happening, there is a greater conversation that needs to be had around Shota Imanaga. Let's dive into that today. After breaking out in the 2024 season as an all-star, Shota Imanaga took a bit of a step back last year. The Cubs southpaw starter who relies more on pitch movement and location than straight-up velocity saw a rise in earned run average, a drop in strikeout rate, a spike in walk rate, and overall just looked more vulnerable than his 2024 self last year. What could be leading to this? Well, one aspect we need to consider is just straight up exposure. Just like how hitters key in on a pitcher more the second and third time through the order and usually have more success, the baseball world now has more tape and more intel on Imanaga in MLB play than ever before. And that'll continue to be the case. It's up to him to make the next adjustment. One of the largest concerns that Imanaga has is that he gives up the long ball a decent amount. Through 2 seasons, Shota has given up 58 home runs across 318 innings of work. Imanaga will try and challenge hitters up in the zone with his fastball and even above it. And when a slugger barrels the ball and can catch up to it, he's already done the elevation part for them. It's not as hard to lift it anymore. This point runs parallel to the fact that Imanaga gave up one of the highest average exit velos in baseball last year at 91 miles per hour, up 2 miles an hour on his 2024 campaign. A lot of his struggles came after returning from a hamstring injury that he sustained in early May. His extension shortened up. The barrel percentage and hit percentage were also worse than league average, and the low ground ball rate confirms that hitters are indeed lifting the ball off well off of his delivery. One of the other trending topics with Shota this spring, along with giving up the home run ball early, has been his fastball velocity. It's on the way up. While it's traditionally been on the lower end of the spectrum, Shota's been working on ramping it up, and we're seeing him touch 94 at times this spring for someone who typically throws his fastball in the 91 to 92 mile an hour range. That's all fine and dandy as long as it has the movement and deception to go with it. Otherwise, you know the rule. Faster on the way in, faster on the way out. In general, Shota is getting longer with his mechanics and has also seen the velo jump with his splitter, which he plays off the shoulder-high fastball to keep opposing hitters guessing. So let's say that batters are teeing off on the fastball and post-injury Shota just ends up being the new Shota. If the home run ball is flying and he struggles mightily, is there a backup plan, a contingency plan for the Cubs rotation? Yeah, there's actually plenty of upper-level depth. Colin Ray was essentially a plug-and-play rotation piece anytime someone went down or struggled last year. I assume he would play the same role if Shota were to perform at a subpar level. Jackson Wiggins, one of the top prospects in the Cubs system, is just about ready to break into Major League Baseball. We might see him in Iowa a little longer this year. And Justin Steele, who used to be a Cy Young contender, will be coming back in, it looks like, May or June as well. That tells me that whoever is the worst of the Cubs' 5-man rotation would likely give up their position for Steele. So, should we be worried about Shota Imanaga? Based off of what I've seen in spring training, no. I'd take most of that with a grain of salt. And again, there's a couple of contingency plans if Shota doesn't do well in 2026. He's working on keeping his extension long, something he's abbreviated throughout the year in the past. Upping the velocity and movement should come with that. This is someone who gives up the home run ball and gives up hard contact. But he's also elite at setting up that buried splitter to send hitters home packing. If these struggles that we've seen in the preseason do persist and the home run rate gets worse in the regular season, then maybe I slightly hit the panic button, but until I actually see that happen, I just refuse to overreact to February and March baseball before opening day. Let us know how you feel about Shota Imanaga and how you think he'll perform in 2026. If you enjoy breakdowns like this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.